Welcome back, it's Rektar, and as you can see, I'm playing more Megaman Legends 2. I thought that at the beginning of this episode here, I would show off some of the features of this car that you get. So basically, this car does a few things. Firstly, if you talk to Roll, I think I've got the stuff to develop a weapon right now, but I'm not 100% sure. I think she already showed about that, but let's see here. Yeah, you can change your special weapons. You can also upgrade your special weapons in here, which is pretty cool. But I don't really, you just pay money to upgrade your weapons. And I'm just gonna, triangle through this. So yeah, she's talking about item development, which is what I was gonna show, which is that if you find items just hanging around the island, you can basically hit her up to make you shit. The walkie-talkie is neat because she'll just bring the car to me wherever I am, and that's really the deal with that. So I am almost sure that I have something to develop a special part for a weapon. Nope, I got nothing right now. That's fine. There's plenty of trash cans. There's plenty more trash cans in the sea. But another important thing that I wanted to show that you can do is that you can use this to get around, which I was about to go to Cardon Forest, and the reason I'm going to the Cardon Forest is because I picked up a lot of rupee zenny. It's called zenny in this game. I picked up a lot of zenny in the last episode, and I figured I would head back to the item shop in hopes of picking up new parts for my Buster Gun, because basically what's really important in this game is upgrading your Buster Gun a lot, and it's also very important that you accidentally set down a landmine. For some reason, I stupidly thought that she could drive the car to the front of the or to closer to the item store than this, but I guess I was wrong. So I'm going to cut to the item shop really quick. Oh wait, except for somebody's talking to me right now. This tree is talking to me? Oh no, this cop. So I came back to the city and it looks like... See here, well, you see, they were faced with a heavy resistance, and well, you see, this is hard to say, but they were beaten back. They were defeated very badly, and what I'm trying to say is, go help. So yeah, basically this cop is here. I think he's just here so if you try and go back in the game, in case, like, you can't figure out what your objective is, they're basically like, hey, your objective is to go fight those guys in case you forgot, dummy. But I didn't forget, but what I remembered is that I want better weapons. Like, why can't the game just understand that I'm just a guy who wants to upgrade my weapons? And as you go throughout the game, they will sell better and better shit here at the shop, so it's good to check back on a fairly reasonable basis. That is never worth it. Repairing your life shield is seriously never, ever, ever worth it. Oh yeah, but parts. So yeah, they have better parts than the parts that you have right now. I got turbocharger. Range is pretty cool, but I like, obviously, Power Razor is something that I'm gonna get right now. What's Sniper Unit? Oh! Sniper Unit might be cool. Blast Unit is probably really cool. I forget what Energy does. Well, whatever. We're gonna get Power Razor. I think Power Razor goes good in tandem with the thing that I currently have, which is my Rapid Fire. Or, dude, I could just do that, but what's interesting is that Rapid Fire is very good to have because basically just think about the fact that if your power's up a little but you're shooting a lot more, you're going to be doing more damage in the long run because your power, you're going to be basically dealing more hits on the enemy. So I always find that it's good to have your rapidity up. Like, those are the two things I always try and boost the most. Although your range is really nice to have in this game, you can usually find ways around it. But anyways, now I can show another thing in this game, which is calling Roll with special items. You just pop in here. By the way, this is your energy canteen. You can use it to heal yourself during battles or outside of battles, but usually if you're outside of battle, Data is nearby, and so he'll just, like, come and you can heal at Data. So that's the whole deal with that. By the way, so wherever Roll comes and picks you up, she'll be waiting right outside that spot. But right now I want to drive back to City Hall, and that way, I can now continue on now that I have better weapons. Like I said, that was really the only reason I went back just now, was to have sweet, sweet weapons. And now I will continue my storyline, battling pirates. Actually, I kind of want to go search trash cans, but... Oh, you know what? The trash cans in this area won't respawn until I pay to fix the town. Which is a whole hunkin' load of bullshit. So I guess until then, we can head into the battle zone. So this is where the cops apparently were beaten back. and they had no chance to survive, make their time. Yep. Oh shit, I cut through the sweet talking.
Officer? Hey, it's that blue guy again. We'll show him, just like we showed that officer. We ain't gonna lose this time.
Look at that, did you see that? They fucking just blow up police officers. This game is violent. You know, so here's another enemy that I will admit that when I played this game when I was younger, these tanks seemed damn near impossible to me. And then as I grew up, like, the whole... I don't know why I was so dumb as a kid. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, I don't know how it was ever a mystery to me that just running around in a circle... Like I said, I guess the real problem was, when I was a kid, I used to try and fight guys, I want to show it, like this. Which is obviously a problem, because if you're just locked on all the time, like, the general idea is that you have to stand still, and so I'd always be like, God, these guys get so many hits off on me all the time, and I'm doing my best to, like, lock on, and then dodge, and then lock on, and then dodge. And it finally occurred to my teenage self, I was like, no more. Oh, this isn't even important. These people, I could sit here and talk to them, and they all have flavor text. Basically, they're going to describe how they got stranded in this here bunker, but obviously, I've got pirates to defeat. I don't care about how you all got stranded in this here bunker. In fact, I've got super easy tanks to defeat. I could now, interestingly enough, I could just run from tank to tank without too much trouble, but I kind of am trying to kill a lot of them purely for the purposes of getting more rupees, because I want to buy a flak jacket. You probably saw that when I was at the store, that I have not yet purchased the flak jacket because I didn't have enough money, and basically the flak jacket it halves the damage, and you can eventually get an item... Oh, damn it. I don't know why I keep doing that. You can eventually get an item that quarters damage, which is really nice. And by the way, you'll notice that was one thing that always annoyed me as a kid, was that trash can is empty. And that this bunker is empty. Like, one thing, so this game was really early for the type of genre of game that it was. And I feel like some of it isn't, like, filled out or polished. And I don't really, like, blame the designer. Well, obviously, the only people to blame is the designers, but I always kind of thought that maybe the reason that things weren't as, like, filled out or polished as some games might have been is because they, like, didn't... I don't know, they didn't know what a game like this should really be like, because this game, even, like I said, it's a precursor to Zelda, and it's, I don't know, it's very big in scope compared to a lot of open-world games that were around at the time. Like, you can just kind of wander around the island, you can just wander around the ruins until you're blocked by not having, like, the certain items that would take you somewhere else in the ruins. So really, it's just kind of like a very open place, and ideally, the designers at Capcom probably really just had no way to really know, like, what goes into a game like this. Like, they probably tried to think about it and be like, I guess you gotta put stuff for people to find, because that's what, like, Castlevania and Metroid did. And so, I don't know, it's just kind of like thoughts like that, but then, like, putting a trash can way off to the side and then the trash can just being empty. Well, now your player just went and checked that trash can and there was nothing in it. And so it's like, I feel like stuff like that is sad, but maybe that's more realistic, because not all trash cans are always going to have things. And it's like, especially not ones that are off the beaten path, because why would anybody be over there throwing garbage away? But at the same time, I was always like, well, why would they even bother? So why did a trash can get put there in the first place? So I don't know. It was always just a funny, like, little logical thing to me that, as, like, a game designer, it just never made sense to me that you would put that thing there, but you would not put something in it, because then you get a really sad gamer like me who's just like, I want the contents of this trash can that are non-existent, apparently. By the way, so you'll notice this building over here, and I don't believe that I'm able to go into that structure yet, and if I am, well, that's kittens to me. So I'm actually going to go check it out and see if I can go in, but I'm almost 100% positive I can't, because I just wanted to... Oh, I can. Just fucking strike me down. There's some things that you can't get into without the proper digger's license. Dude, I could even go explore this place right now if I wanted. Well, holy feck. By the way, if you press select, you can open up maps. That becomes really nice later on because you'll have like a ton of ruins. So all these ruins are really cool because they like all connect to each other, which I felt was a really neat decision for the designers, just to be like, oh yeah, if there really was some kind of ancient civilization that built all these ruins, why would they not make them connecting to each other? So that was always a thing. I always thought it was cool. Anyway, time to talk to Toilet Monkey and save. As you can see, pirates are digging a gigantorg hole on the other side of this wall. Oh yeah, so full disclosure on this boss. The last time I played through this game, which was last year, as an adult, no more like all of my childhood memories, I'm gonna admit, playing through this game as an adult, this boss legitimately gave me trouble.
What gives? I dig and I'm still nowhere near the bottom! Maybe we will need that key after all!
Master Teasel, we were beaten. That blue boy is heading this way.
He's coming. All right, everyone, quit digging! Our priority now is to get rid of our little blue friend, all right? Be careful and don't be fooled by his size. He's already beaten Bon and Tron. Let's do it!
Roger!
Alright, here comes another mission start. Obviously, you must destroy the digging robot. The robot's outer shell is heavily armored, but the hatch is nearly defenseless. It's nice that the game feels the need to tell me. Look, it's funny. I forgot that the game tells you, like, basically the exact way to beat this boss. How do you roll in this game? I totally forget, like, how to roll, but I think you can. Whatever, let's shoot the treads. Ideally what you want to do, slow him down, and that way, the only reason you're trying to slow him down is because you're going to want to actually physically jump on him as the... Oh shit, man. See, look at this. I'm already taking a ton of damage. I shouldn't even be taking damage during this part. Anybody with any even remote skills would not be taking damage during this part. But yeah, ideally you want to slow him down by shooting his treads, and the only reason you want to do that is so you can jump onto his thing once he's slowed down. Because if he's too fast, it's like impossible to jump on. By the way, don't get hit by this guy. He will do stupid shit tons amounts of damage if he runs you over. Like, it's not even fair the amount of damage that he'll do if he runs you over. And I'm really hoping this thing will start shit. I'm starting to think maybe what I should have invested in was energy canteen packets, but soon this thing is going to start smoking. I'm just wondering how long it's going to take. And then once it starts, there we go. Now that it's smoking, what's interesting is that you never have to do that again. It'll just be smoking for the rest of the fight, so you don't really have to worry about, like, the game's not going to force you to go reshoot his treads or any dumb shit like that. Is this the right way to be going? No, this takes you out of the battle arena. Not a good idea. I completely forgot that. By the way, this green fucking move, really annoying. Every move that this guy does, not super hard to dodge, but if he hits you with it, is reasonably bothersome. I also might say, oh shit, oh, the farther away you are from that, the harder it is to dodge, because just the way it shoots at an angle. Like, watch this. Oh, see if he shoots it at like a straight down angle, you basically get lucky, and it's really easy to dodge. But the reason I was doing that with the tank is if you walk up close to the tank, it'll basically start trying to battle you, which sucks. Alright, so, there we go. Like I said, if he's shooting it really close to you, it's pretty easy to dodge. And now the idea is pretty simple. You're just trying to shoot the inside of his thing. I forget what he tries to do right now to, he might do a move that knocks me off and does a shit ton of damage. Oh yeah, his guys will try and jump out and bomb me, but what does he do to hit me off? I'm really afraid right now. Oh, shit. I accidentally jumped off. I think his arm was going to try and bat me off. And I think if you dodge properly, you can stay on top, but I got skilled, and I jumped off like a little dummy. And seriously, I'm gonna say this again, just stay up close right here, because this thing is... Oh, what the fuck? I was about to say this thing's way easier to dodge when you're up close, but clearly, what the fuck do I know about? And if it hits me while I'm on his back, I'm gonna shit myself. Seriously, if that had hit me while I was on his back, I would have gotten so mad just now. Like, that would have been so annoying. Alright, dude. Oh yeah, see, he will try and knock you off, but if you see which side he's coming from, you can totally dodge it and just kind of, like, hang out on his back. And there it is. Deathville, USA. For some reason, I was really worried about this boss battle. Like, I was sort of dreading it, because this is my second recording session, and I was like, oh man. In the next recording session, I was like, I'm gonna have to do this boss, and it's gonna suck, and I'm gonna lose. And as you can see, all this flavor text, and I'm just talking over it, but it really is, it's just flavor text.
How much does he think it cost to build that in the first place? I'm gonna get him. If it's the last thing I ever do, I'm gonna get him.
Master Teasel, are you alright? Master Teasel?
Just you wait. Oh, you're mine, Blue Boy. I'll get you.
Mission complete. And, oh, it just ends it right there. Okay, well, I think there's going to be a scene coming up, but I am going to end this episode of Mega Man Legends right here. In the next episode, I forget what's going to be happening, but let me tell you, it's going to be some crazy shit. I'm actually going to be exploring some ruins. Definitely, for sure, guaranteed. That's where the storyline leads. So I'm going to end this episode of Mega Man Legends right here. This has been Raktar. Thank you for watching.